So I went on a date with a creature, or otherwise known as a man, and it was horrible. Like, I don't know where these guys come from, where they find the audacity, and like, who fucking raised them? So the date itself was horrendous. We met for drinks, his suggestion. I made sure it was in a spot that like I'm very familiar with. And, you know, we met there, and I ordered a beer, very casual, and he's a very fit, buff guy, and he ordered water. And then I was like, oh, shoot. And I like kind of felt bad because I was like, oh, is he sober? Like, you know, because I'm fine going on a date like with no drinks. Like, that doesn't bother me. And, you know, but then I was like, no, he suggested the drinks. Like, that's weird to suggest drinks and then not get a drink. So I was like, oh, you know, are you not drinking? And he said, no, not right now. And because he's like fit and buff or whatever, I was just trying to have banter. And I was like, oh, you know, you watching your figure? And he was like, yeah, I'm at this percentage body fat right now, and I want to be this percentage body fat. And I'm like, oh, well, okay, like, slay, I don't know. So then he goes on to tell me about this like weird diet that he's doing, where he's like eating just tuna fish and orange juice and whatever. So then he like tries to go down and squeeze my calf to see how muscular it is, to which point I said, don't touch me. And then I realized, like, this guy's a fucking creep. I gotta get the fuck out of here. So I chugged my beer down because I'm not gonna waste a beer. And I'm like, you know what? I gotta go. And he's like, oh, well, that doesn't sound good. Like, no, buddy, it's not. And I was like, oh, yeah, you know, I got stuff to do. So we go out, and I didn't want him to walk me to my car, but I literally parked, like, right in front. So he would have seen where I was going anyway. And so I just, you know, let him walk me to like the middle of the street. And then he's like, okay, well, good night. And I said, good night. And I wasn't going in for any sort of hug or anything. He went in straight for the kill. Not the kill. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Straight for the kiss. To which I had to like Matrix style bend backwards to avoid. I've never been that flexible in my life. And I get back up and I'm like, oh, you know, I don't kiss on the first date. And he looks at me, he's like, well, that was dramatic. And I go, actually it wasn't, but call it what you will, later. And then he followed me to my car and tried to prevent me from getting in. And I said, back the fuck away from my car, or I'm gonna cut your fucking hands off. And he thought I was joking. And so I shoved him in the chest away from the door, hopped in, closed the door and locked it right away, grabbed my bat from the back and showed it to him, and then fucking peeled out. And this motherfucker has the audacity to scream after me, so am I gonna see you again? What? I wish like, why can't I be gay?